Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you guys Coastal Scent's new Brush Affair Vanity Collection 22-piece brush set, and it's in the shade Purple. This is what the box looks like. I'm going to give you guys a closer look at it. You get 8 face brushes and 14 brushes for the eyes. Came in this really nice brush pouch. This is what the pouch looks like up close. So it's really nice and well made. Took all of the brushes out, that way I can show them to you guys one by one, as I always do. I'm going to just jump right in and show you guys the 8 face brushes that the set comes with. It does come with a couple of powder brushes. This first one I'm going to show you is a standard face brush. Super soft synthetic bristles, and the handles are made out of a really nice shade of purple. Each brush doesn't state what the purpose is for, so I'm just going to wing it as I go and tell you guys more or less what I would use each brush for. This is the size up against my face. It's a really nice brush to set your foundation with your translucent powder. The next one you get is this dome-tipped brush. Really super nice to set your concealer under your eyes, or you could also use this brush to contour. You could use these types of brushes for so many uses. Under my eye area, as you can see, this brush might be a little bit too big, but to contour and sculpt out your cheekbones, it is a good brush for that, and I love these brushes, are so super soft. Next has to be my absolute favorite type of brushes, and this is a flat Kabuki brush. These types of brushes are perfect to apply your foundation, and it gives you a nice flawless full coverage effect. So I love these types of brushes for that reason. This one, the fibers are super dense. This also comes with a blush brush for your blush application. It is a little bit large, but it will be perfect to contour your face. The set also comes with 2 standard concealer brushes, a flat tipped and one that has a really nice dome tip. Usually bounce back between brushes that look like this or the ones that are flat, but because it has a little point, it's going to really target right at the inner corner your concealer and just blend it out. So this is really good. I love that they incorporated these type brushes because they're really nice to have. Next is a stippling brush, and you can see it is a very large stippling brush. So this one will be good to set your foundation with your loose powder. I wouldn't recommend to apply your foundation with this one just simply because the bristles are so long, they're not short, and the fibers are it's not densely packed. But if you want a light coverage, an extremely light coverage, you might want to try it out with your foundation to see how this works out. I have some other stippling brushes that are denser than this and they work out great, but this one is loosely packed in here. So set your foundation with the loose powder. This would be great. Last brush for your face is this awesome little mini, I would say, rounded buffing brush, and this is what it looks like. This one is a super dense brush. I would most likely use this brush as to really buff out my concealer and just blend it in. It almost gives that flawless airbrush look. You could also use this to target your bronzer right at the hollows of your cheekbones. Again, multiple purposes for each one of these brushes. So these are the 8 face brushes. Now I'm going to show you the 14 brushes you get for the eyes. You get an angled bent liner brush, a medium-sized liner, and a tiny liner brush. These liner brushes are nice and stiff. I did apply my gel liner for today's makeup using this tiny brush, and it did an amazing job at really putting that gel liner on just really nice and smooth. It just glides on. The bristles, because these are synthetic, they just stay put. So this is going to rival possibly my favorite brush from Coastal Scents, the one that is made out of natural fiber. I love this little tiny brush so much. I haven't tried the larger one yet, or this I don't know, what are these called? Bent or angled liner brushes. Make the gel liner application super easy. So you get 3 liner brushes. You also get 2 standard concealer brushes, a medium-sized one, and a super tiny concealer brush, which is perfect. Easily get your concealer and clean up your eyebrows once you've finished applying your brow gel products. I absolutely love them. And then with this medium-sized one up against my eye, this is the size of it. I really like to use these ones to clean up the outer edge of my makeup once I've finished completing my eye look. You also get 4 blending brushes with this set. Large blending brush, a medium sized one. Then you get these 2 pretty awesome blending brushes that are perfect to target darker shades right at the crease, and I love these little ones. Density wise, the little tiny ones are super dense, and then these larger size blending brushes, these ones I would consider to be fluffy blending brushes, so they will be good to blend out your transitional shades. So these are the blending brushes that you get. I have a feeling these ones are going to be my absolute favorite because I have small little eyelids. Perfect size to target those crease colors right in there. Also to apply your colors at your lower lash line. You also get 4 shading brushes that are super dense. These 2 I would say are about the standard average size. Then these ones are pretty large. These 2, when I hold them up against my eye, you can see the size of them. And then when we move on to these larger ones up against my eye, they are pretty darn big. But you could always use these larger ones to blend out your nose contour. This medium-sized chubby little brush, I would probably use this to blend out my eyeshadows at my lower lash line. Last is an angled eyeshadow brush, and up against my eye, this is the size. If you guys have been with me for a while, then you guys know that I love using angled eyeshadow brushes to really sculpt out my outer edge shades without having to use the tape method to really deposit and sculpt out a deep smoky eye look. So this is a really good brush for that. Again, you could use this to also sculpt out your nose with your bronzer. Really good brush. So I just quickly went over this synthetic 22-piece brush set, and I have to say that overall this is a pretty good brush set for any beginner to start your collection. Notice there are a couple of random stray fibers that all you need to do is just simply snip it off and that's it, but there was absolutely no shedding whatsoever, and there was also not a funky scent, and that is a big plus because that just peeves me when you get brushes and you know how some of them might have that funky scent to them. There's no scent to these. This is a brush set that I do recommend, and I do love them, especially since it's one of my favorite colors. Purple and pink are my faves. This purple is just absolutely beautiful. So I hope you guys found this review helpful. If you've seen this new brush set on Coastal Scents website, and I'm now going to go over a special surprise for you guys. Going to give away 1 brush set to that 1 lucky subscriber. All you simply have to do is comment down below that you want me to enter you, and that is it. This giveaway is super easy. Please comment only once. The giveaway is going to close, looking at my calendar on my phone. You know what, this would be a great Valentine's Day, so this giveaway is going to close on February the 14th. So I wish each and every one of you lots of luck. Thank you guys so much for watching. Big hugs and kisses, and I will see you guys very soon.